If you're a first-time home buyer right now and you feel like every decision feels risky, every headline feels negative, and every time you think you're ready to move forward, you start second guessing yourself all over again. Honestly, I don't blame you. Between interest rates, home prices, social media opinions, scary headlines, and everybody telling you something different, buying your first home today can feel emotionally exhausting before you've even started the process. And one of the biggest things I'm seeing right now here in Las Vegas is first time buyers way overthinking absolutely everything because they're terrified of making the wrong decision. But in this video, I want to have a very real conversation with you about why so many first time buyers are feeling stuck right now. What's actually happening in today's market and what you really should be focusing on if homeownership is truly something you still want in your future. Hi, I'm Allison Hammonds with Realty One Group here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I work with buyers, sellers, first-time home buyers, and relocators moving into the Las Vegas area. And my goal with this channel is to keep things honest, helpful, and realistic when it comes to real estate and what's happening in today's market. If you're thinking about buying your first home, relocating to Las Vegas, or just trying to figure out whether now is the right time to make a move, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and follow along because timing, strategy, and realistic expectations matter more than they have in years. Honestly, I think first-time buyers today are carrying a level of pressure that people don't always talk about enough. For many buyers, this is the biggest financial decision you've ever made. And right now, you're trying to make that decision while hearing, wait for rates to drop, prices are too high, the market's gonna crash. You should buy now. You shouldn't buy now, but wait. And after a while, it becomes nonstop noise. And honestly, I think a lot of buyers eventually reach a point where they mentally freeze because they're so scared of making the wrong decision and move. You start overanalyzing every home, every payment, every interest rate, every market headline, and every possible outcome because they're trying so hard not to make a mistake. Now, I understand why, in all honesty, I do. I've had buyers tell me they feel guilty even wanting to buy a home right now because they're afraid of making a financial mistake. Because buying your first home isn't just a financial decision, it's emotional too. I think social media truly has added an entirely new layer of pressure for first time buyers as well. People are constantly comparing themselves to what they see online. Someone on TikTok says now is the worst time to buy, and another person says you're throwing money away renting. Someone else says rates are about to drop, and then another person says prices are about to skyrocket again. Meanwhile, first time buyers are sitting there wondering, what am I actually supposed to believe? That confusion is causing a lot of buyers to feel mentally stuck before they even begin. The one conversation I keep having with buyers over and over again right now is about timing. A lot of people are waiting for some magical moment where everything suddenly feels perfectly aligned. Perfect interest rates, perfect home prices, perfect economy, perfect timing. But real estate just doesn't usually work that way. Every market comes with trade-offs. A couple years ago, rates were lower, but buyers were dealing with intense competition, bidding wars, waived contingencies, and very little inventory. Now buyers may have more options and more negotiating power in certain situations, but higher rates are creating that hesitation. Every market has challenges. And that's why I think buyers need to stop trying to perfectly time the market and instead focus on whether buying makes sense for their personal life, your personal life right now. At some point, buyers have to stop trying to predict every little thing that the market might do and start focusing on their own life and goals instead. Can you comfortably afford the payment? Are you financially stable? Are you planning to stay put for a while? Are you emotionally ready for the responsibility of home ownership? And does buying a home improve your quality of life long term? Because honestly, Homeownership is not just about trying to win the market. It's about creating stability, building equity over time, and having something that is yours. And sometimes I think buyers lose sight of that because they become so confused with trying to make the absolutely perfect decision. Now, this also is why I think having the right realtor and lender matters so much, even more so right now. Not people who pressure you, not people who try to force a sale, but professionals who are honest with you, educate you properly, help you understand your options, and genuinely want you making the right decision for your situation. Because timing, yes, is everything. And sometimes the smartest decision is moving forward confidently. Other times, waiting and preparing a little longer may actually make more sense. A good real estate professional should help you figure out which path is right for you, not just push you into a transaction. I think that's where people need to hear more of right now. I think a lot of first time buyers are being way too hard on themselves right now. You are not behind, you are not failing, and you are not crazy for feeling overwhelmed in today's market. This is a major, major life decision. And it's okay to slow down, ask questions, and make sure you understand the process before actually jumping in. But at the same time, don't let fear, social media noise, or overthinking completely stop you from exploring what may still be possible for you. Because for many people, homeownership is still achievable with the right guidance, preparation, and strategy. If you're a first time buyer here in Las Vegas and you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure where to even begin, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm always happy to have a real conversation and help you understand your options without pressure. And if this video helped you in any way, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who may be trying to navigate today's housing market as a first-time buyer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.